excited. We are very excited to have everyone here, have a good time in Hollywood's favorite attic above a construction business in a back alley. That's where we are. Shh, don't tell. This is Speakeasy. This is Speakeasy. So you guys, we are in LA, so I have to mention the Lakers and Kobe Bryant off to a pretty good start. They got off to a good start, but Kobe's used to getting off, isn't he? Oh! Was that joke dated like 5 years ago when he was on trial? Getting arrested is not fun at all. I have some life lessons for you guys. Basically, I'll tell you a quick story. Was at a bar not too long ago. Bars, yeah! Was at a bar, and we were leaving the bar. I was with my lovely wife, and we walked outside, and she reached in her bag and pulled out a beer that she smuggled out of the bar. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. You're the best wife ever. Smuggled a beer out of a bar. So I start drinking the beer on the street, and I turn the corner, and there are some police officers waiting there. And so I did, first piece of advice, don't take a beer out of the bar. Second piece of advice, when you see police officers, don't try to juke them. Because my first instinct was just to throw a little juke. And that right there was enough for both of them to tackle me to the ground and put me in handcuffs. Yeah. Yeah, apparently it reminded them of high school football days. The glory days for police officers. I'm thankful that my wife stayed with me through the whole arresting process. And yeah, she's good. I knew she would be the one. Basically, we were dating for a while, and at her house, she had a down comforter and down pillows, and I would get a little sniffly, little allergy, a little sneezy. So she, yeah, exactly, yes, I'd sneeze, and she knew. And one day I came over, and she said, "Josh, I went out and I got hypoallergenic pillows and a new comforter." And I said, "Oh my goodness, how sweet." And she said, "If you break up with me, you owe me $350. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah, no, we're having some fun. What are they talking about? Call of Duty before. Oh, Call of Duty, new video game, $360 million. That's insane. That's like one of the biggest entertainment releases ever. Probably Google now Call of Booty, and you'll find some interesting knockoff porn. Yes. I'm bringing Paisley back. Coming to the stage, you're going to love this gentleman. He is one of the stars of that video you just have seen. He's been performing all over the country, doing clubs, colleges. You've seen him on Comedy Central. Make some noise for Rob O'Reilly. Yeah!
Can you do, like, if I did, like, one-liner jokes, could you do, like, a bow, wow, wow? Yep. Here, let's do a practice one. I've just told a punchline, and then... Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's do some one-liners. I'll just, like, point at you when I want your Kevin Eubanks it up. I'm kind of lucky. Growing up, my parents were loaded. They didn't have any money, but they were always drunk. That's why I think it's funny that people think it's like a choice, you know. Some people think it's a choice. Like, what do these people think? Like, it's any choice you make throughout the day. What am I going to have for dinner? Hot dogs or tacos? It can't be a choice because you'd remember choosing what you are, right? Like, I don't remember choosing to be straight. In fact, I don't think that's the choice I would have made. As a child, I liked hanging out with boys, you know. So I've been like, do you want to spend your life with a boy or a girl? I've been like, a boy. I hate girls. But then one day girls got boobs, and I was like, I don't know why, but I like those. I am going to put up with the things she says in order to hang out with those more. I knew for sure I wasn't gay after my first blowjob. Yeah. I hated the taste. Yes. I know I lived with this girl for like over a year, and we she never farted in front of me, which deserves a trophy. I don't know. I don't understand how women do that. I farted like 20 times a day in front of her, and never once. And then that she knew of. And then those are the ones that made noise. But she never did. And then one night she's sleeping next to me, and I know she was asleep because she was doing this thing she would do where she would fall asleep first and then have some weird dream spasm, like weird, like catch herself falling asleep and start to, like, felt like I was cuddling with Michael J. Fox. And so she's sleeping there, and she lets out the loudest fart the kind of fart that I'd be incapable of, because I let them go as they come to me. The kind of fart you could only have if you were saving up all the little ones you didn't want to have in front of your boyfriend, like a squirrel, you know, and saving nuts. And now it's wintertime, and it's just, it was like, it was the loudest noise. It sounded like Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple clearing his throat. It was like, purple parrot. And I didn't say anything. I was just in silent shock. And then she turns and goes, "What?" Because she farted so loud, she woke herself up. And then thought that I was talking to her. I was like, "I didn't say anything. You just farted." And she goes, "No, I didn't." And I go, "Yes, you did." And she goes, "Please don't put this in your act." I was like, "All right, I won't." Alana Francis, real name.
Give it up, Steve Maxwell on guitar. Rob O'Reilly on the funny. Yeah, Rob and I we worked together in New York for a while. I've actually opened for him at some college gigs. Had a lot of fun. What was that one? Was that the Smith College, where we ended up being at some lesbian bar? You and I.
Lesbian bar.
Yeah, we were wandering around town trying to find something to do, and everyone's like, "Go to this one
sure
bar."
We fit in as two guys who look like lesbians.
Exactly.
I don't remember
exactly right. And you like lucid dreaming.
I do it.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I don't know. Have I told you about this? I don't even remember telling you. That's weird. Yeah, I lucid dream. There's ways to, like, trick yourself into knowing that you're sleeping, that you're asleep. So, like, if you, like, turn on light switches throughout the day, because, like, when you're, basically you do things so that when you're dreaming, you'll do them, you'll keep doing them, and then you'll realize, like, if you turn off and on a light switch in your dream, nothing will happen. There's no change in light. So you basically start to trick yourself into doing these things and then realizing you're asleep, and then once you're asleep, once you know you're dreaming, you can do whatever you want. So, like, I will just fly every time. Every time I fly, because that's what I'm going to do. It's awesome. So I fly. But one of my jokes was I used to say, how did this go? Lucid dream, like, I always dream that I'm flying, and then one time I woke up and realized I was actually just driving a school bus. So, I should have used that. I need a...
Yeah, Steve Maxwell.